Alright guys, we're going to jump right into this topic, and big shout out to Upward News for sponsoring this video. Who is Nickmercs? Nick is a highly successful content creator that focuses on gaming, specifically playing Call of Duty, Apex Legends, and Fortnite. And by highly successful, I mean that he's literally within the Call of Duty game. Like, Call of Duty put him as a skin you can buy and play as. That's how notable he is in this gaming sphere. So what happened? Nick tweeted, "They should leave little children alone. That's the real issue." That's it. That's all he tweeted. And that tweet was in response to another tweet that said, "This happened 4 blocks from my Overwatch League apartment. Americans are in a sad place right now. Let people love who they love and live your own life." And that tweet was in response to the video that you're seeing now. Anti-LGBTQ protesters attacked pro-LGBTQ demonstrators outside a Glendale, California school board meeting. The school board is voting on recognizing June as Pride Month. Now, I'm gonna have my opinions and thoughts on that later on in this video, but we'll get back to Nick. So a day goes by and then Call of Duty tweets, "Due to recent events, we have removed Nickmercs operator bundle from the Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone store. We are focused on celebrating Pride with our employees and our community." So not even a month ago, you put this man in your game, you partner with him, and because he has the opinion that we should leave children alone, you kick him out? It's pathetic, and it ignores all the gay people who actually agree with Nick. Nick's response.
I'll say this. I saw a tweet and I didn't like what I was seeing, man. Okay, I saw parents brawling in front of a fucking school with kids. I just didn't fucking like it. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys can understand how that video would piss some people off. It pissed me off. Okay. Now, I mean, full transparency, you know, how do I put this? I'm gonna be very, very careful here. I don't want to piss anybody off. I'm making a lot of people mad. Wasn't my intention. I mean, listen, my wife and I just had a baby. Brand new father. You know, we seen these kinds of videos. It's sad, you know. But her and I agree that we want to be the ones to talk to our kid about things like that. I'm trying to keep it really simple, just so we don't have to get too crazy about it, because there's nothing to get crazy about. It's just, it really is that simple. I think I just have a bigger perspective on this now, being a parent, than I did maybe 2 months ago. So, you know, the video bothered me, right? And that's I just don't think it's any place for a teacher or a school. I don't think it's the place to speak about things like that. And it's not that I think that it shouldn't be spoken about. If that's what you got from that tweet, then you're just wrong. You're just wrong. I don't have any quarrel with anybody in here. I don't have any quarrel with people on the internet. It wasn't an anti, I guess, gay tweet. That wasn't what it was. Now listen, if you have issues with me or if you have issues with that tweet, then hey, listen, I'm down to agree to disagree. That's fine. We can agree to disagree. But if you think that I hate you because you're a certain way, you just couldn't be any more wrong.
And I completely agree with him. Pride is something that should not be celebrated and taught in schools. It's that simple, and it's not that deep. And regarding the context behind what Nick was responding to in that whole California ordeal with the school board pushing for Pride being taught in schools, I think it's ridiculous. Like, for it to be touted as anti-LGBTQ versus pro-LGBTQ, that's just wrong. I have gay friends who were there. I know gay organizations that were there that were on the anti-LGBTQ side. It's not even about that. It's simply an issue of those wanting to indoctrinate children with Pride stuff and those who don't. That's it. Being a grown gay man, there's no need for Pride to be taught and pushed within our schools. That doesn't make me anti-LGBTQ, doesn't make me anything. It's just recognizing that maybe we should just focus on teaching children how to read, do taxes, learning history, not so much about being gay. Like that, why are we teaching children that? Like overall, it's just cringe seeing how far and the lengths these companies are going to protect the LGBTQ community, when in reality, they're exiling everyone and just protecting the TQ plus community. The LGBs want nothing to do with this, the straights want nothing to do with this. It's just the TQ plus that is so freaking fringe and has a market control on everything that these companies feel the need to protect. And for what reason, I don't know. Maybe fearing backlash, but maybe they're gonna start to realize that they're creating more backlash by going through these lengths to protect those people. And which is crazy, I'm even saying protect, because you're not really protecting them, because all in all, we should leave the children alone. That is protecting them, because there are a group of children that are choosing to detransition. There are children who regret these issues. There are children, they're children. Like, why are we surprised about this? Literally just leave the children alone. And I have a video on that underneath the like button. You can watch that next, but it goes into depth on how we just need to leave them alone. I don't know why. I feel like a broken record saying it, but no one's really getting it. Like the corporations, these nonprofits, they're not processing it through their head. But we're seeing this rise of anti-LGBTQ. No, it's not anti-LGBTQ. It's a rise of people wanting to leave children alone. That's it. Truly, there's nothing homophobic about any of this. I don't understand it, and I feel bad for the guy. Like, Nick should not have been dropped by Call of Duty. Call of Duty it's so sad because I play Call of Duty literally every night. They should not have dropped him for that. The opinion to want to leave kids alone is not homophobic. It's not transphobic. It's protecting children. If you're a grown adult, do you. If you're over 18, do you. Transition, I don't care. But leave the children out of it. That's all we want. So regardless, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I will catch you in the next one.